winning that match. Hogan,
Hogan.
like
Yeah.
it's like that's just how it was.
Boring fuck.
Hogan must pose,
Yeah.
and that's
But
just how it goes. And it comes down to like the type of this goes back to as far as like the territory days and what type of territory it was. New York's always been a babyface territory. They always want the babyface to come out on top, which is why you'll never really have like a heel champion for very long. Whereas other territories were more like heelish and or whatever, but
yeah, but still.
we're more
It's
balanced. And it was like whoever's the champ is whatever. But
it's like you know what, man, I would prefer just give me the fucking balance.
yeah,
You know? But like if you're gonna put somebody in a championship match, make me at least believe that they have a fucking shot at it.
seriously.
It's
Unless
like
it's going to be like a David and Goliath situation where it's like, oh shit, the odds are really stacked against them. But like, I mean, I don't know. But then in that case, you'd want the guy who has the odds stacked against him to win because then it has meaning. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, well, that dude just got his ass kicked. We should have seen that coming.
yeah, but it's also the thing of like I remember like one of the last like championship matches that Ziggler was in, for example. Like sorry, I keep going to Ziggler, but I mean it's my boy. Um, he was in a championship match against Dean Ambrose. I'm trying to find the pay per view that it was on. Um, Hang on a second. Bruce, play some music or something, man.
I don't have a guitar handy.
All right, so I think it was Night of Champions. No, it wasn't that.
Dude, it's on Wikipedia. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you think I'm looking for? Anyways, it was at SummerSlam, actually. Shit.
Ah,
Yeah. So it was at SummerSlam. I'm trying to find what year. 2016. So the way Ziggler qualified for the championship match, he I think it was like a 5 or 6 way match, but it was like Bray Wyatt, Cena, AJ Styles, like a couple other guys in there, and apparently Ziggler was like the surprise winner of that one because nobody thought he was gonna fucking win because they just built it up as like it's Dolph Ziggler, who cares?
hmm.
Um, so it comes down to promo time. They're cutting promos on each other, and it's just like Ambrose is just burying the fuck out of him. It's like, Dolph was saying like, I'm scratching and clawing for every fucking chance that I get to get to this point, and I'm gonna take that title. He's like, no, you're not. I'm all show, you're all go, or you're all show, I'm all go, or whatever it is. And it's just like, you know what, man? Just make me believe he's got a fucking shot here. You know, it's like, there's got to be that believability factor. That like, yeah, like even if it's like, say a smaller guy versus a bigger guy, that whole Davy Goliath situation, like at least like put at least like a corn kernel of fucking like hope in my head that like, all right, you know what, man? They could actually fucking put the title on this guy, or this guy could
Yeah.
actually win this qualifying match or whatever. But
Yeah, although the ECW did something that's kind of the opposite of that. That was pretty awesome. Where Mikey Whipwreck, who was basically like he was part of the ring crew, and he eventually like segued into becoming a wrestler, and he just kept losing and losing and losing. And so his theme song was "Loser" by Beck. And
nice.
then he somehow, I forget what happened, like what the angle was or whatever, but he ended up getting a title shot for the ECW championship belt, and then he fucking won it. And the crowd went absolutely nuts that Mikey Whipwreck, this fucking loser asshole, just won the title.
Shit.
So it was kind of like this, like you didn't see it coming, nobody expected it, and it was like, oh shit, all right, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. Like one of the other things they did too was so they have those shows in Saudi Arabia. They had like a tournament was like the best in the world tournament or whatever the fuck have you. Um, Ziggler makes it to the finals. I think it's supposed to be like Ziggler versus Miz or something like that. Whoever Ziggler's opponent was got hurt, so they're just like, oh, it's gonna be Shane McMahon now, and Shane fucking beats him. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And it's like seriously, like there's burying a guy, and then it's just like, Nah, 6 feet ain't deep enough. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't like Shane being a wrestler, I gotta say.
No,
I mean, he can do some cool shit, but
like
why is he in the ring?
because
Again, it takes away from the believability. That's why, like, there's a guy who, I used to listen to a lot more than I do now, but good mic work. I've mentioned him before,
yep.
but he actually doesn't mind the whole Drew Carey being an entrant in one of the Royal Rumble things. And honestly, I do. I think that's ridiculous. Because it goes back to, like, what you're saying. Like, you're telling me that Drew Carey has a chance of winning the Royal Rumble. No, of course he doesn't. So why the fuck is he in it?
Yeah, there's no believability in it. It's just like, hey, we just need to do this like celebrity spot or whatnot.
Right.
But then again, it's also like, when they would have like a legend come out, like if, fucking Diesel came out, you're just like, do you really think they would fucking make Diesel the fucking Royal Rumble winner or,
That's true.
Goldust after like, 5 years absence or anything like that? No.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No. So, and it takes away from that believability. Like, I think it's, depending on who it is, I think it's cool, and I think it also takes away a spot from like one of the younger guys that you want to try and showcase them.
Yeah.
But like the shit that bothers me is that like like, okay, you get the gimmick of like somebody gets eliminated in like 3 seconds or whatever fuck have you. Okay, fine. Ha ha ha. But yeah, there was like, I can't remember which Royal Rumble it was, but I think like the last like 6 came down to like Big Show, Kane, Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and like 2 other guys or something like that. And they basically like, they eliminate like everybody except for Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is like the eventual winner. It's like everybody's like cheering like, okay, Ziggler got eliminated. Shit. Okay. There's Ambrose. Like, yeah, let's go Ambrose. Ambrose gets eliminated in like 3 seconds. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you guys are just ignoring your fucking crowd here. But I guess it also goes back to that, famous saying about Vince McMahon that he'd rather have an arena like half full of people that cheering for the people that he wants them to cheer for rather than a full arena of people that he doesn't want cheering for him.
Yeah, he's kind of nuts in that respect.
He's a dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, he is a dick. Yeah, and anybody that needs like any kind of like confirming on that, just go watch John Oliver's piece on wrestling. It's fucking insane.
Oh, that was great.
It was.
Yeah, that was an awesome piece.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it for us this week, though, man. So, yeah. So
you have places to be.
I have things to
people
do.
to see. Things to do.
Strike that. Reverse it.
What? That's right.
Never mind. Anyways, so yeah, Bruce, you got anything to plug? You want to plug your show again, or?
No, one's good for me, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, one's good for me. We don't have to plug it again. It's cool. We did it right at the top. I'm happy with that.
You're just gonna Ziggler your opportunity away, aren't you?
I'm gonna Ziggler my opportunity, sir. Pin me, pay me.
That fucking hurts, man. That fucking hurts.
I'm gonna zig my way out of this, sir.
God damn it. All right, so that's gonna do it for us.
The zigzag, by the way.
What's that?
Isn't his finisher called the zigzag, by the way?
Yeah, that's one of his finishers. Yeah. Yeah. He's got that. He's got the famouser, and he's got the super kick, which apparently everybody nowadays has the fucking super kick. But anyways, so that's going to do it for us on this week's edition of Let Us Cast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next week for Let Us Cast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Bruce.
Later, everybody.